Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to ask you guys, what are you giving up for Lent if you observe Lent, or you could just be doing it for the new year, giving up something. So for the first half of the new year, I gave up Facebook. Not the first half, but the first quarter, I should say. I gave up Facebook, soda, and I almost guys got away with um not having sex. That was ruined for me. Um I, y'all, whatever. But those were the three things that I did give up for the first 3 months of the year. And or should it would it be 4 months? Mm-mm. 3 months. I was right. And so I gave those up. I've been doing really well with the not drinking of soda, with the exception that I did get sick and I had to have a soda to kind of settle my stomach. And but as far as purchasing sodas and things of that nature, I've not done those things. I have been consistent with giving up Facebook. So I haven't been on at all, which is why my page is kind of slow to start, because all of the people that normally would come out and support me and link and click the links and subscribe and things like that, they've not been able to do it because I've not been on Facebook. And it was very necessary for me to remove myself from Facebook, because after a certain amount of your friends and family with their drama, like they have to post, if my whole timeline, if it's negative, then it affects me because I'm reading your negativity, if it makes sense. And so I have to protect my energy again, because then I'm inclined to start asking questions. Well, why do you feel this way? What's going on? And then it's like I'm tacking on their problems onto whatever I'm dealing with personally, and I don't need that. So I had to remove myself from Facebook for that reason. However, not to say that I don't care. I love my friends and my family despite what we go through, but it was necessary to purge and cleanse myself, because I also was spending a great deal of time on Facebook doing just miscellaneous things, nothing that was very productive. So my goal in 2019 is to just really be intentional with how I spend my time and my energies. And so yeah, it was necessary for me to go on this hiatus, regroup, refresh, and then go back to Facebook feeling a little differently, because guys, I won't say that I'm the perfect person. I am not. I'm far from that. And so what really drove me to remove myself from Facebook is right before I took the little leave of absence from Facebook, I acted a whole ass on Facebook, because like I told you guys before, I am a firm believer of wherever you show your ass, that's where I embarrass you, and it was a lot of drama concerning my daughter and what was going on with her and her folks and things like that. So what I did was I had to purge, which meant I cleansed all of her family members off of my friends list. I got rid of a lot of people who did not need to be on my Facebook at all. And I don't know if I want to go into detail. It was just another one of those bitter back and forth custody, not even custody, child, because ain't, no, not custody, but it was a bitter family battle, about my daughter. I'm very overprotective of my daughter because she is not at the point where she understands that not everyone has her best interests at heart. And she's very forgiving and very loving because she's a child. So people can do things to her today, and then tomorrow she's like, oh, I love them. Okay, right. You're supposed to love them, but you don't have to allow people to do all kinds of things to you. And I teach that to her early. And I need for people to respect that. Meaning, if I say, if you tell my daughter you're going to do something, do it. Don't, excuse me, don't just decide that you're not going to do it and then you don't feel like you owe her a call or anything. You don't want to pick up her phone calls or things like that. I'm like that. So that's why I acted, like I said, a whole ass. The only time I've ever really truly gotten out of my element with anyone is about my kids. I do not play about my children. I will act a whole ass and don't care. And then once I calm down, then that's different. But they're the only ones outside of my mother who can take me out of my element. They are the only ones. I do not let other people, places, and things affect me. Not gonna happen. You say what you want to say. At the end of the day, I am who I am, and I am okay with who I am. When I deem necessary to make a change, I will. Until then, as far as it concerns with my children, I am going to be this way forever. You will not run over mine. Period. Not as long as I'm living, breathing. You're not going to do that. So, now, back to the Lent. So, for Lent, I'm going to actually continue the no soda. And, I'm coming back to Facebook, so I'm not going to do that. I am trying to, y'all, it's a struggle trying to stop cursing. And I know I need to. It is just so not ladylike, and I'm all about being a lady, and it just, I have not been conducting myself like so. So I do have to curb my my language, and it's not for lack of vocabulary. I promise you that, because I could curse you out in big words, little words, small words, and give you the silent treatment, which mean no words. So it's not for lack of it's not for lack of vocabulary. It's more so for emphasis. Sometimes people don't get you when you use words, or when you try to be reasonable and rational. They don't understand until you put a at the end, or shit, or I'm sick of yo, like that. Sometimes people just don't get you until you put that word on it. It just, I don't know, y'all. I'm working on it. I am a work in progress. So I am going to attempt to give up cursing for Lent. And I didn't give up meat. I don't really watch a lot of television either, because I just don't watch TV like that. There's maybe a handful of shows that I watch. So giving up TV is not ideal, but I will give up something. And I was on the brink of thinking about giving up coffee, but I don't know. I have 2 days to decide. On March 6th is the beginning of Lent, and it'll go all the way through to Good Friday or something of the sort. I don't know, guys. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, I have to keep up with everything. I know it starts the 6th. Definitely know that part. Bear with me, guys, because I do need to know. Child, I want to say the end of Lent, and I thought I marked it. The end of Lent is in April, and I swear it's good, right before Good Friday. I think that's what it is. Guys, don't judge me. Hold on, because I marked it down. I swore I did, and I don't like to give you guys bad information, and it's marked on a calendar. I swear, guys, it's marked on one of my calendars. I just am not sure. It's April 18th. So from Wednesday, March 6th to April 18th, I am going to attempt to give up cursing, continue with the no soda, and you know what I want to do? I want to do a no negative. I want to give up negative thoughts. So when I feel myself slipping into a state of negativity, because sometimes people will take you there, I want to praise more than I complain. So I think that that's what I'm going to do. Give up complaining for a whole entire month and a half almost. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think that's definitely something that I want to do. And I'll put it in my planner as a habit tracker and check off the days and stuff like that. Like, I'm already keeping track of my gratitude, you know, how grateful I am for the things that have occurred for me and my family. And these are things that occurred before I even came to YouTube. Like, this is all of the seeds that I had been sowing all along, and so now they're basically starting to harvest. And so yep, so good stuff. So I hope you guys will share what you're planning to give up. And by the way, guys, it's not for observing Lent is not really because I believe in that particular religion. I just think that it's good, and I can even venture out to say that it's not even about the actual religion. It's just about giving up something in allowing God or your higher power to continue to work on you. And you have to be willing to sacrifice and be uncomfortable for a little bit for certain blessings to manifest themselves, for clarity to come. You have to give up sometimes living in a life that is not conducive to what the will is for you and your life. So you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to do without, period. Just, there's no way around it. So the observation of Lent is not about the religion for me. It is also about, you know, getting a sense of clarity. I need to know what direction that I'm going in, and I'll talk to God and have these talks, and yeah, there's that. So if you do observe Lent and you are planning on doing so, please tell me what you're planning to give up, and how you think you'll do, and what you gave up previously for Lents in the past, and what worked for you, because you never know who's watching and who is reading and can use some input or some guidelines for giving up something for Lent. So with that being said, guys, I am on my way out to work, and I have maybe 15 minutes before I have to go. So with that being said, guys, enjoy your day, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, and again, leave your comments down below. I appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to reading your comments, because I know there's gonna be some good stuff. So talk to you guys later in the next video.